don't know where you are, what you're doing. I just wanted to come on here because, oh my God, I just did something I honestly never thought was even, like, I couldn't even imagine it be possible because it's taken me so long to get there. I have just submitted my manuscript. Publishers, there seems to be some issues with the internet. If you can see me, hello, say hi. Oh my God. And I just wanted to come on here because I'm just relieved. I don't feel like, oh yay, I just feel totally relieved because it's finally happening. It is finally happening. They've sent me some cover guides, some draft of covers, and I'll be posting those soon. But this has been a lifelong dream of mine, and I have been working on this for 7 years since the beginning, since the start of when I had that first idea of the message that I wanted to share. And since then, it has just progressively gone on, and I've chipped at it, and I've forgotten about it, and I've brought it back. And it just feels, how does it feel? I feel like a weight has been lifted off of me. I feel like it's done, it's happening. And the reason I want to share it with you is, of course, please share in my yay internet issues, it seems. Anyway, but this is what I wanted to actually say to you. My house is a mess. It's an absolute mess. My kid is at daycare today, which is the only reason I was actually able to do what I needed to do. But life doesn't happen. Big goals don't happen when it's perfect. Big goals don't happen when you're a certain size or you're certain, certain things are happening or you've got a certain amount of money in the bank. Like, you just have to keep going on with it, keep chipping at it away, because 7 years later, something's gonna happen. 7 years later, you can actually get there. So I'm tired, but I'm happy it's happening. And oh my God, you guys, you have no idea. You've heard me talk about a book on and off. I have hustled through, and there's been a lot of grace moments, there's been a lot of God intervention, but the point is I didn't give up. So whatever it is that you've got in your back pocket, don't give up on it. It may not take you 7 years to get there, but I promise you it is worth it. I promise you this feeling is worth it, of not giving it up and not throwing in the towel and just keeping at it. Just keeping at it, even when it feels like this is never going to happen, or I don't know how it's going to happen. Don't worry about it. Just keep writing, keep doing, keep pushing. Even if it takes you 20 minutes a day, or even if you stop and start, just keep going, because I promise you there's a reason for it, even if you don't see. So I know this is a bit of a jumble of words, but what you're seeing right now is just someone who's going in and out. I don't even know if you guys can see me, so maybe I'm just chatting to myself. But anyway, I have been here working on these things in the background because they're really important to me, and I've had to really focus my time because we're all really busy and so much is going on in the world. Anyway, I'm going to be showing up in a more formal way and sharing with you maybe more specific ways that can help you do whatever it is that you're called to during this season. But I just knew it was time to get it done. And it is. It's now with my publisher. It is now with my publisher. Oh my God. It's happening. Steph is there. Katrina, Jenny. Congratulations. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I cannot wait to share this with you guys, because I'm going to be real with you. In the coaching world, a lot of people talk about, and please, no one take this as a criticism if you've done this yourself, you've got to get a book out there because it's great for your business. And I don't disagree. It is. It's an amazing way to get your message out there. But this isn't just like a 7 hacks to living life on your terms. This has taken me 7 years to write. And during those 7 years, I have obviously added to my message. I've added my experience. It's my 15 years experience that I have of career and business experience I have put into this book. And so sometimes it takes us a while to get there because God's still putting stuff in us. And he's still like, hey, how about add that in? Hey, let's talk about rejection. Hey, let's talk about how you landed that dream job, how you got that first client. And I didn't even realize, I knew at the time there was something I had to say, and I had the bulk of it, but I get it now. Like, when I was done, I was like, that's done. I get it. So, like, God didn't say to me at the time what even the title would be. I only had the title 2 years ago. I was sitting on a bus in London, and I was like, God, what's the title? And it just came to me, but I'd been pushing and pressing and pushing and pressing. So I didn't have that entire book written 7 years ago. I just kept writing and kept pushing. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is you never get to see the whole masterpiece, do you? But God will show you parts of it, and he will give you this vision inside that says, this needs to be done. This is what it will feel like. This is what it will look like. This is the impact it will have. But he's not going to give you the entire groundwork of the entire puzzle. So it's our job just to keep going. And it is a really scary thing. I'm only just remembering now how scary and stressful it is. Very noisy, very noisy. How scary and stressful it is when you're like trying to create something, you're not fully sure what the big picture is, but it does show up, it does appear the more that you keep going. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't even feel inspired, I just feel relieved. But we've been talking about, Kayla, I miss you, girl. This is so exciting, and it's funny, even the idea of a book launch, it's like the whole marketing, so you know how we're going to market this, that's exciting to me too. But anyhow, I just want to say to you, if this moment, if my message is bringing something up to you, don't ignore it. If there is something that you've been putting in the back pocket, putting in the back of your mind, oh, one day I will, or one day I should, please don't ignore it. Please don't ignore it. That's all I can say. Don't ignore it. Create it, start it, write it, push it, promote it, jump it, whatever it is you need to do. Because that's why I started this group. That's why I started my own business, because there was something inside me that said, go this way, start this, see what happens next. And I used to hear, there's this like verse for, I know I have the plans for you, plans to prosper you and not harm you, Jeremiah 29:11, plans to give you a hope in the future. And people would say, I never know that God, you know, you can't outdream God. And a part of me was like, we'll see. I dream pretty big. So the dreams that you have, the desires that you have, the secret ones that you don't even want to share, guess who put them there? Guess who put them there? Steve Harvey says it's a preview. Make believe or wish you think. It is a preview of what God has for you. A preview. Imagine that. Imagine it not being just something that could be state. Anyway, I just want to leave that thought with you. Having tech issues, so I'm going to shut this down, but you ladies are incredible. The fact that you're in this group means that you're aiming for something higher and you're going for something, and I totally respect that. And I'm just sharing with you part of my journey, because this is not easy. It is not easy, but it is worth it. And there's a reason and a purpose behind all of it, and what I can guarantee is it's not all about you. There are people who need what you have to share. All right, that's it for me. Much love. Happy Friday. I'm actually kind of loving this gray weather. I got my little big sweaters on, and I'm all like, ooh, I feel like I'm in London again, but I'm not. I'm in my backyard that my son likes to trample on. Anyway, so much love to you ladies. Let me know what you're up to at the moment, whether it be today or the goals that you're working on or what your life looks like, because crazy times we live in, but that doesn't mean you get to give up on you and your dreams. All right, much love. Bye.